I joined the JacksFilms Discord server, and not 1 week in did I start posting Hot Wheels Gifs in a vain attempt to have JacksFilms know that it is me.
Hello and welcome to the Squared Corner podcast. I am your host, JayCee Squared, where I will be interviewing Hot Wheels guests from around the community and beyond. Today's guest that I have with me is the CEO of Hot Wheels, Ratchet RPG01. Welcome on. How you doing?
Hello. Hi. The CEO of Hot Wheels thing doesn't really work in this context, huh?
I guess not, but hey, it's whatever. We'll get into that later in terms of your little title you've got going for you.
Mhm.
But let's first talk about how'd you get into Hot Wheels? You know?
I think like most people, it was probably the same. I had a lot of family who were car people or interested in cars, so a lot of the cars I had in my collection were from them, and there were a lot of Corvettes, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And NASCAR, lots of NASCAR diecast, but
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much it.
And then what about getting into Acceleracers? How'd you get into Acceleracers?
um, I don't really know how I got the movies. I never had cable as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
so I never watched it on Cartoon Network. I just had the
Right.
DVDs. I don't know how I got them, but I had them.
I mean, I feel like in some cases it just happens. You know, you just grow up with something and it was just there. $5 bargain bin at Walmart or Blockbuster or something. I don't know. Well, let's talk about then how you got into YouTube, because you are a little bit of a YouTuber yourself. How'd you do that?
Yeah, so I guess it started with the main thing of I want to be the most popular gaming content creator there is. It's like, oh, that should be easy. I'm 13. I can do whatever I want. And no.
No.
um, for about a year, I did gaming videos. Very bad. Don't watch them. Um,
Don't
After
watch
about
them
a
out.
year, a friend recommended, "Hey, we should do a Nerf video. We should film each other, do a little storyline thing." It's like, yeah, it sounds fun. I like doing those. It's hard to look back on those now, but they were fun, and
Mm-hmm.
made those for years up until 2018. That's when I was going into college, and
Mm.
I was busy, and it was hard to get people together to do stuff. Um, then 2020 happened. Don't have to say
Yeah.
much more about that.
Yeah.
um,
Nah, yeah, you're right.
yeah, so 2020 happened. It was like I can't get anyone here, so I kind of can't do any more of those Nerf videos.
Mm.
So I love Hot Wheels. Let me cram some Hot Wheels content together. And yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of where I've been at. I just do Hot
Mm-hmm.
Wheels videos whenever I feel like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, what's funny is I think a lot of channels blew up in that year, though, or at least people starting channels, especially because people were just finding something new to do, or just trying to get their creativity out or do something,
Yeah.
especially in such a locked down society. So that is one of the things for sure. Um, with that, I guess we could talk about what type of content did you enjoy making the most on YouTube? Because you said you did your Nerf videos, and then now you're doing a little bit of the Acceleracers meme stuff. Where do you sort of line up with how your passion goes with it?
I don't know, just kind of do it feels right. The thing with meme content is this kind of like uh, you find something funny, you make it
Mm-hmm.
Hot Wheels related, boom, post it.
Boom.
Or
Boom.
note it
Yeah.
down and save it for later and make it when you feel like it.
Right. 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 That's. I need to interview like who is it, Justin or something, Justin LOL or who's the other guys? There's so many memers now out there. It's so funny
Yeah.
how big it got, and it's all because of the Reddit. I feel like a lot of it became because of the Reddit. Some of it brought some terrible memes that no one likes
Hmm.
and that make no sense, but it gets out there.
It
It's
happens.
whatever keeps it going. So I guess does that also answer how you got your start in memeing Acceleracers, or did you start doing the video first, or did you start making just images on Reddit?
When I joined the community back in 2018, I did do the images, but that was
You
just
did the images, yeah,
like oh, this was kind of
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
The the videos thing just kind of happened,
Mm-hmm.
2020.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the images get onto sort of a bit. This is the funniest part, honestly. I don't know why. You and Jax Films and becoming this Hot Wheels CEO meme icon on his Discord and on his channel, whereas so much so he actually got on the channel. Let's first just talk about the Discord. How? What the heck?
What happened?
Just what happened? What were you just like? Yeah, day one. This is day one. We're just posting Acceleracers content now.
Yeah, it's such a long story. I'll try to go in as much as possible. I do want to make a video
That's what this is a
on.
podcast. We got all the time in the world.
Yeah, I do want to make a video on this that content um, at some point. But yeah, I'll
Mm-hmm.
try to divulge the insanity that happened. So Jax Films, he's a relatively large creator. He's got about 5 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Most of his content is based on viewer interaction. The Yesterday I asked you questions and such. So
Mm-hmm.
um, sometimes he offers challenges for videos, and the one that really got me interested was the 48-hour film festival. Basically, what it was you make a short film in 48 hours. Um,
Mm.
I didn't end up doing that because my mom mentioned that you it should be for the filmmakers. You're not a
Mm.
filmmaker. You're in school for business.
Whatever. I'm in
Yeah.
school for computer science, and look how this is turning out.
Uh-huh. So I was like, all right, fine, mom. Oh. So I didn't do anything for it.
Okay.
But I vowed that I would, for the next challenge, I would participate. So lo and behold, recreate a scene from a movie. So
Let's go.
obviously,
Let's go.
you had to pick a Hot Wheels scene, and it had to be the scene where Vert Wheeler crashes in the water realm. And I uh,
Always.
I bought a bunch of the props. I filmed it all in a day, edited it all in a day. Just it's not great. I'll be honest. I wish I spent a little bit more time on the explosion scene, but I got it in, and
Mm-hmm.
he saw it. He saw it on Twitch. He live streamed on Twitch,
Mm.
and he he was like, "Hot Wheels movies. Why does this look like Reboot?" And
Oh no.
it's funny because mainframe made
Right, right,
Reboot.
right. They make both. That's funny.
Yeah. So I was just like, "Yo, this is great. I hope it's in the main video." Wasn't in the main video, but hey, he saw it, so that's
Yeah.
good. But I couldn't stop there. I didn't stop there, so I joined the Jax Films Discord server, and not 1 week in did I start posting Hot Wheels gifs daily in a vain attempt to have Jack's Films know that it was me.
Oh my gosh.
So besides the, the self reason, the other reason is
Hmm.
I've always been a big proponent of these Hot Wheels movies need to be seen by more people. So it was
Hmm.
a good way to get the um, general populace interested.
Hmm. No, and you told me it was pretty successful at the end there. You did it for 365 days straight. And what was it? You had like a big following on there. I saw your last post was tons of emojis. Everyone's like, "Oh, this is it, man. This is cool."
That's not the last post, by the way.
That's not the last. I was about to ask if you keep on doing it.
Today's day 380. Yeah.
Are you so so when do you stop? Are you ever gonna stop until like what? Until Jack's Films does something?
Um, I think I'm not sure what the stopping point is. I'm not sure if it's until I run out, until I hit a milestone, until I match the amount of yais that Jack's Film has over 600. I don't know.
Ooh.
I have no idea.
Ooh.
I think it's until I run
Ooh.
out, but
Mm. Mm.
I can't say.
You haven't run out of GIFs yet?
I keep making more. So,
Oh my gosh. So you the guy that makes all the GIFs on Tenor then?
no.
Or
I
no?
don't upload
Okay,
them to
no.
Tenor.
You probably should. If there's 300 frickin' 65 of them
Mm-hmm.
at this point, just flood the market of Acceleracers memes, Acceleracers stuff. Because I know I've any server I'm in, I'm using that stuff. It's so funny, especially in like the main Mattel Discord. Now that used to be the Hot Wheels Discord. Now the main Mattel Discord. Um, yeah, that was that's. I gotta get your thoughts. What do you think of the Mattel Discord right now?
Bad.
It's pretty bad, isn't
I
it? Anytime you
just
go, it's the Acceleracers tag on there is just filled with pugs. I don't know why. I go in there and I'm thinking, yeah, we should just have like normal conversation in here. And no, it's just a bunch of pug memes.
yep. You
And
can
it's the
you can blame the
mods.
mods. Yeah.
It's the mods. It's not even. It's just mods are like a. It's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just gotta. I don't know what they're doing yet. We'll figure it out. They're focused on the NFT bros. Ugh. Ugh. Thoughts on NFT? Quick thought.
No, thank you. But
Gotcha.
I should
Oh.
mention that Nerd City, he's a YouTuber. Apparently, he's
Mm-hmm.
working on an NFT video that's going to weigh like the goods and bads. Figured I'd mention it.
Hmm.
Um,
Neat.
I thought that was an interesting
Yeah,
thing
that is interesting. I
because
have only watched the Corridor digital one, which it was a pretty neutral view on it.
yeah,
Um, so we'll see what happens there. It's not for us. We don't want to anger the Mattel gods. So let me go back into let's see. Oh yeah, back to Jack's Films. So you got I know one edit I feel like I saw was the one where it was watch the Hot Wheels movies. They're free on YouTube, right? The week of the movies going off of YouTube.
yep. You betcha. That was great. That was great. Yeah, that was the remove the mustache video. That was for
Hmm.
promoting Jack's Films mobile game. Yeah, I
Oh.
figured if I can ignore that entirely and just advertise the Hot Wheels movies as much as possible, that'd be okay. I like that video. It's
Mm-hmm.
a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
No, it
tainted
is.
by you know videos that aren't on YouTube anymore.
Yeah. So, what is your main way of watching the movies right now? Now that they're not on YouTube, do you use the Discord links that we have available to people, or do you use the DVDs? Like, what is your favorite way of watching it? Maybe.
I've had them downloaded. for a while because I used them for videos. So
Yeah,
downloaded.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, again, moving on because it didn't stop there. Of course, you go and wear my merch, the same thing you're wearing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You take off a shirt and you show it off, and I think Jax was very confused. On a dating show,
Yes.
no less.
Yeah. Oh, will they? Won't they? I
Mm-hmm.
I signed. They mentioned it in the Discord. They said, "Hey, would you be okay with being on a dating show hosted by JacksFilms for the funny?"
Of
and
course, why
and
not?
and I hope I put in a video submission, and yep, I was in it. One of 26. So I got on. Um, no one knows this, but the funny thing about that is I'm actually at my work when that video went up, when the live stream was there.
No way.
It
What?
was 10 p.m. I was sitting in the office, abandoned cubicle, because my internet was so bad at home, and it was on Ethernet at work. So I was like, no
So
cameras. Let me.
you drove to work
No, I
in order
stayed
to
after
do this.
work.
You stayed at work, okay.
Yeah.
And nobody else was there. You were
Nope.
just
I stayed an extra 4 hours after work. Yeah.
okay. Jax, if you hear this, my guy stayed 4 hours for your dumb dating show, just to be honest. That's dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's the dedication of a Hot Wheels CEO. And I just want to know, did you name yourself Hot Wheels CEO all of a sudden? Is that what just
I was gonna mention the history of that.
okay.
Jack's Films had a video around Christmas time called "We Write a Christmas Hallmark Movie," and it was about a girl boss,
Okay.
and the one of the jokes in it was the CEO of Girl Boss, and it swept the server. Everyone had CEO of blank names.
Okay, okay.
So I was like, that's funny. And I'm the only Hot Wheels person there.
Mm.
CEO of Hot Wheels. Does not work
Gotcha,
anywhere
gotcha, gotcha.
else, but it does there.
Yeah, and there is no CEO of Hot Wheels for those wondering. Does not exist. It is a CEO of Mattel. So
Mm,
technically, I am not lying to you, and he is the CEO of Hot Wheels.
yeah, I'll put that on my business card.
Self-proclaimed, self-proclaimed on LinkedIn, CEO of Hot Wheels Incorporated.
Yeah,
Sued
yeah.
instantly.
I post gifs a lot. That's my qualifier.
hmm Exactly, exactly. Um, Oh, what was the result of your dating show, by the way? Because obviously you did it.
hmm
It was quote unquote love. Well, what happened?
We talked for 5 minutes afterward, but it was 10:30 at night, and I said I gotta go home for real, seriously, and we never talked again.
Oh, that's super sad, actually. Well, here's to hoping we'll all find love one day in the Hollis community.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, man. Well, actually, before I didn't have any other questions, but I just thought I'd bring up Ratchet and Clank. Where did you come into Ratchet and Clank? Because this is now a gaming channel. We have transitioned so smoothly out of Hot Wheels into Hot Wheels gaming, and skipped Hot Wheels gaming and went into straight platforming 3D.
hmm Ratchet and Clank was introduced to me by my cousin, who
Mm.
who played Ratchet and Clank with his uncle, my uncle, his dad. Um, he introduced me to it. I went out with my grandma and I bought the first three Ratchet and Clank games from GameStop. That's where it started. I was
That's pretty good.
five. I was five.
Wow. Now I probably shoot. I might have been about 4 or 5. I remember when Deadlocked came out. I was specifically remembering that on Target store shelves, in Toys R Us, like it was everywhere. And then one of my I can't remember. I think it was either my cousin or my uncle. They gave me just a brand new copy of Ratchet Deadlocked, and I was just like, "You giving this to me? Ah, yeah, it's fine. Like brand new, sealed, everything." They're like, "I'm not gonna play it." So got a perfectly awesome game there, and the co-op is literally my favorite part. So that's about it for Ratchet and Clank. Other than, let's say, what is your favorite Ratchet and Clank game?
It's a four-way tie. Sorry.
How do you have a four-way tie? Wait, which are the four?
The original,
Okay,
Going Commando, Deadlocked,
okay.
Crack in Time.
Where's Up Your Arsenal?
Up Your Arsenal is just kind of Going Commando, but more combat focused.
Well, it's better, I think, because of the Rangers. Literally, the Rangers sold me on that game. I love the Galactic Rangers. They're my favorite characters, which is why I hated the new reboot really badly. I hated it so much. I was like, "Where's the Galactic Rangers? We're
Yeah,
gonna die!"
we're the real Galactic Rangers.
Yeah, we're the Galactic Rangers, bro.
Yeah,
I know Reese is gonna love this conversation. He'll just be like, "Where did Ratchet and Clank? What?"
yeah.
Because every
That's
now and then we'll try and link each other on some random Ratchet and Clank stuff.
yeah, that's us. That's the three amigos.
The three amigos. Well, I mean, even shoot. I guess how did we meet? I feel like it was through what's his face. Trying to remember. The guy that did the Ratchet and Clank series thing. Oh man, I'm blanking out. What the heck?
Oh,
Valid
yeah.
for XD, is that right? Valid for XD, right?
It
Did I
used to
get that
be.
right?
Yeah, it's Remy
Used
Raccoon
to be.
now.
I don't pay attention anymore. I just stopped watching. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm gonna mention this in the Discord.
Oh no. No,
uh,
I miss. I stopped watching, but um, I
aren't
know.
you still a Patreon?
No, I think I just left one day. I was just like, you know what? I'm out.
Mm.
I think I just took. But I was cutting off every Patreon. I cut off Vulcan. I cut off spoilers. I was just cutting everybody off. I was trying to save some money because I was like,
I don't
yikes.
blame you, honestly.
So, but it was kind of funny though that one time we were in the Patreon, and he just goes, "Wait, where are all these Hot Wheels people coming from?"
Yep. Yeah, they're probably absolutely sick of me posting Hot Wheels related content all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Who
It's
cares? I
all
don't
the
think I
time.
don't think they've ever cared over there. I don't think they've ever cared, honestly. It was sort of a wild west of a Discord anyway,
Yeah.
as far as I remember. But it's all right. Do you do you play any other games for Hot Wheels? Have you played any other stuff recently? The new Hot Wheels games and such.
I played a little of Unleashed. It was free on PS Plus.
Right, right.
That's when I found out the PS5 and PS4 accounts are different, so that kind of dampened my excitement. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a solid game. I've only put a couple hours into it, so I can't
Mm,
say too much, but
yeah.
it's fun.
What what would be your? Did you ever play any other Hot Wheels games like Stunt Track Challenge, World Race, any of that?
I had beat that as a kid.
Beat that. Okay.
Yeah,
We can talk
so
about Beat That. I've
uh,
I only had the DS version. I
I
don't
had the
know. What
PS2.
version did you have?
PS2.
PS2 is probably the better. It's probably way better,
It's pretty good.
honestly.
Yeah.
It's a decent game.
Hmm.
Um I don't think I liked it though on DS after a while because it was ruthless at one point. I think trying to get to ultimate difficulty or whatever is just freaking hard as a kid. I would I think I just gave up at one point. But I would just really go ham in that on DS. And one of the biggest disappointments is that they never made like an HD quality of that soundtrack. It's pretty dope.
Yeah,
It's
it's pretty
pretty
good.
dope.
Or it's pretty
Pretty
iconic, I
good.
should say. Or nostalgic.
Hmm.
But yeah.
I think it's pretty good. I think a lot of Hot Wheels stuff is pretty good in terms of like old 2000s music. Like I was a little upset with the newer one not having like any original music. It was all sound libraries and stuff. I was like, come on, guys, you didn't make any interesting music for a Hot Wheels game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's Hot Wheels, so mm.
Yeah. It's solid when you're playing it, but otherwise you're not going to remember it, sort of thing.
You can't stream it though.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. I'm like, this game, if they wanted it to get out there, can't get out there because you've limited the way it can be played on stream. I think not realizing marketing for streaming was just a big I don't know what's going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the things I would hope they get better at for a sequel. So, any diecast stuff you've been interested recently?
Diecast stuff.
Yeah, do you collect still?
Yeah, just kind of like whenever. Um, it's mostly just like, oh, I'm at the store. Let me go take a sneak peek at the
Mm-hmm.
Hot Wheels section. RLC is kind of just like, oh, that looks cool. I'll buy that one, or try to buy that one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I'm only going like twice a week. No, once every 2 weeks to the store to get Hot
Yeah.
Wheels. So
Yeah.
it's not like a
I mean,
massive thing right now.
yeah, no, I don't regularly collect either, but I know so you keep up still with the RLC though. You're not, you still keep up with collecting, even if it's not super crazy, right?
Yeah, and I haven't really sold anything. I don't sell anything.
Nah, I don't really. Yeah, I
So
don't really sell either. One of the things is though, how hyped are you for speed machines coming back?
I only have one, but I am excited to get
Really?
more. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm excited. The whole controversy right now is it real riders or is it plastic? Because we've gotten two sources that say either or. Like it's really confusing. If it's gonna be the same coal molds, not the same, but a new coal mold, or if it's gonna be plastic with a rubber rim. Um, at the moment, it seems like it's plastic, but shoot, I don't know. They said at the event that it was gonna be rubber,
Oh,
but the actual ones they produced so far are plastic. So even if it is rubber, that means we already have both of them.
right.
I guess. So I don't know. Any other interests you want to talk about while you're here? Since it's only been 30 minutes, it's just sort of a half episode, if anything. It's fine.
Unfortunate.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Outside of gaming and um, Hot Wheels stuff, that's kind of it. Honestly, I work a full
Mm-hmm.
time job, so
What do you work as? I don't know.
I'm an account clerk. So I do accounting work
Say
basically.
you make money.
I make money.
That you make money.
I make
That's what
money.
I heard.
I work with money. I send checks out. I
Mm-hmm.
receive checks in. That sort
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Full time job.
Can I
So
just say though that you've been one of the biggest supporters of the channel, and I appreciate that. It did not get him this spot, by the way, for anyone thinking. Um, so all I have to do is support the channel. No, 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 no. He's been around for a while. Okay, he's not just
not
been supporting my channel.
not for a while. I was the first JayCee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. It's not just exactly. I just mean it even before that. Before the supporting, you've been in the community for some time. I mean, I got. Are you a mod on the Discord for the Hanmeg Discord?
Admin.
You a mod in that one? Admin. There
Yeah.
you go. So you've been, like I said, you're pretty well known in terms of goings, comings, and goings on there. I know you post on there every now and then.
Hmm.
Did you do any of the photo contest stuff?
Nah.
No, that's all.
Sorry.
That's all Hanmeg, I think, right?
Yeah, I've been I've been busy.
It makes sense. You know, you just move. You gotta get your stuff together, sort of. But hey, this was a fun little talk. If
Mhm.
anything, it was a fun little half chat. For those maybe listening, it'll be like episode 11 or 10.5 or something. It don't matter.
Yeah,
We
somewhere
had a
around
good
there.
chat. I mean, Vulcan. Shoot, I think Vulcan only talked for like 30 minutes as well. So I mean, but shoot, I don't know. I don't remember how exactly that went down. He had other stuff to do. He still got other stuff to do. He's so busy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, where can people find and support you?
You can find me on YouTube, Ratchet RPG 1. That's the main place you can find
Mm-hmm.
all of my content when I post it. If you want to join the Sweet Tea Podcast and Ratchet RPG 1 Discord server, that's where I post updates whenever I get a chance.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it.
Yeah. There you go. And lastly, thank you to all the members who have joined the channel. You guys make this possible. So big shout out to Alseg, Road of the Dragon Lord, Citrus 3, and hey, look at that, Ratchet RPG 1 himself. And with that, you can find me on pretty much every platform. Just search JayCee squared, JayCee squared. I am on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, of course, and this podcast. There's just so many places to find me. I'm surprised you haven't already. Please go support, follow, make sure to join the channel in order to financially support this type of podcast. And with that, any last words, Ratchet?
Last words. I'll dedicate the next 4,000 Hot Wheels gifts to you.
This man's going on for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Well, all right. And with that, thanks for watching, guys, and have an awesome day. Peace out. This has been the Squared Corner Podcast. Music composed by Steve Rocket. Video and audio recording by Riverside.fm. Video and audio editing by JayCee Squared. Logo art by Miguel Martinez. And lastly, supported by you, the viewer. Thank you.